at the Flying Stamper, and today's video is some tips and alternate ideas for the September 2024 paper pumpkin kit called Autumn Abundance. What a gorgeous kit. Just had a great time completing the samples as designed and then playing. So let's get right to it. Let me show you the 3 cards that the kit is meant to create. So this one has kind of got a masculine flair to it. Probably make a really good Thanksgiving card or a guy birthday card if you didn't want to make it as a thank you. I love the coordinating envelopes this month. All the fun leaves on there and the fall colors. Awesome. All right, and then here's another one. This one's really pretty. It's got the blues in it, which is a little bit different for autumn, but it's absolutely gorgeous. Okay, and then the last one is this little peekaboo card. You got a little cutout here, and you've got all this dimensions on it, all these little layers and die cuts. It's a smaller card. If you want to mail this one, you're going to need to stick it in another envelope because it's not a mailable size. So it's a great one just to use as a card to add to a gift or to give to somebody in person. So the kit this month made 9 cards total, 3 of 3 different designs. And then we got a stamp set and an ink spot. Our ink spot color this month is Cajun Craze. And my usual tip is just to cut one edge so you can leave the back attached and you won't lose your lid. And then be sure you store these upside down. It's a good idea to have a re-inker on hand if you want to use this in the future. So if it dries out, you can re-ink it. This was the stamp set. And I don't know if I've shared this with you guys before, but I like to stick my stamp sets with the cover that they give to us inside a cello bag. And this is recycled dimensional cello bag. The stamp set fits perfect in there. So save those dimensional cello bags. And we have our little cover, and then we have our stamp set. As you can see, I've used mine already quite a bit. And then we got all the ingredients to make all 9 cards, all the die cuts, card bases, envelopes, etc. And then just a reminder, we did have a die set that went with this as well. It was called Everyday Celebrations. It's still available for purchase. If you haven't gotten one yet, it's item 164991. And let me just show you the die set in case you haven't seen it yet, and then I'll show you that it's a 3-piece one, and each month one of the dies coordinated with the kit. This is this month's, and I wish I would have remembered that before I started creating all my samples. I might still go back and cut some leaves out of that die. Okay, let's put this away, and let me get to my alternates. So first thing I want to tell you is that I did a lot of cutting. So I cut the card bases in half, and then I trimmed them down to 4 by 5 1/4. And that way you can double your kit, and then you just add a card base. So these ones I made as designed, and then I started cutting them up. So let me show you what I did with all those card bases. Okay. All right, so this one is on Poppy Parade, and it's just a combination of some of the dies because I started playing around with it. And this one is on Cajun Craze. And again, everything is from the kit, except I did add this little gem and then the card base. And then this is all from the kit except the card base. And this is Night of Navy, and I lined it on the inside with some white, basic white. And then this one, I just stamped directly on the layer there instead of I didn't have any more embellishments because I'd been using them on everything else, but I think it looks fine. It's simple. And again, it's on Night of Navy. So there's those. And then this one is this card that I also cut in half and used the layers. This is on Early Espresso. And just mixed up the some of the dies. This is one of the labels from the kit, and the white was a little stark, so I used my blending brush and I used crumb cake to distress it a little bit. I thought it looked better with the beigey color here on the layer there. And then this is the last one, and this one's on Cajun Craze. So there is 4 more that I did with those. Now, I did not play with the little ones. I certainly could have, but I think they're pretty cute as they are, so I just played with laying them out a little bit. And the thing I did different here was I glued this to the inside of the little card base, so you have a little peekaboo window, and then I added another gem there. And then this is the same thing. I glued it onto the inside layer, so you end up with that little peekaboo window again. So I got 1, 2, 3, 11, 12, 13 cards out of this particular kit. The kit was supposed to make 9, and so I stretched it a little bit. I could have stretched it more if I wouldn't have done that with the 3 samples that I created as is. So if you want to cut yours down, then you can get a whole lot of extra mileage out of your kit. I like doing that. Okay, let's talk a little bit. Oh, a couple more tips. When you're creating this, if you leave the sentiment holders in the negative, you can stamp them a lot easier. They don't move around on you so much. So I always leave them in the negative and do my stamping inside there. Just really helps to keep things straight. Okay, and that's it. The kit goes together really easy. It's not a difficult one. Let's talk about October. The October kit is called Nest of Christmas, and it is a Christmas card kit. You'll be able to make 10 cards, 2 different designs, so 5 of each one. They are trifold card bases, and they include some grosgrain ribbon and green foil. The coordinating colors are basic black, coastal cabana, granny apple green, shaded spruce, night of navy, and real red. And the ink spot is going to be shaded spruce, so that'll be really nice. Now, if you haven't been a Paper Pumpkin subscriber before, there is a promotion going on for October. New subscribers can get the kit at 40% off. So that's amazing. The kits are normally $25 plus your local tax. So mine runs around 27-ish. And so depending on your tax, it'll be around that amount too. If your tax rate is a little bit lower than mine, yours might be a little bit lower. If you don't have tax, it'll be just 25. So it's 40% off the 25. So that's a great deal. If you haven't been a subscriber yet, contact me and I'll help get you set up for that with a promo kit. If you like kits, another thing to consider is that there is a kit sale coming on October 1st, and all the kits in the kit collection will be on sale, and they're all up to 30% off. So that's awesome. So great time to stock up on some kits. Kits make great Christmas gifts. Great, like if you want to have a little Friday night girls gathering or a family gathering, kits can be really fun for that. And then the new Paper Pumpkin quarterly die. So this one will go with October, November, and December. It's called Merry Tags and More. And it is item 165639, and it is $12. And it's got this really nice size tag, then a leaf, and the words Merry. So it's going to be kind of a fun one. It'll be fun to see what the kits look like. So many of you have ordered this already, and the order actually came in this week, and I am pushing those out this week. If you're attending the Shelley's Cards event on Sunday, you will actually get it at that event. All right, you guys, thanks for joining me today, and I hope you have a really good time with your kit. If you have any questions or need any help with any Stampin' Up! Products, feel free to reach out. Just a friendly reminder, most of you probably already know that September is my annual fundraiser event for remembering my sister and honoring my sister Michelle. We lost her a little over 4 years ago. So I do this every year, and all of my sales for September are going into the fundraiser, as well as what we raise at the actual event. So if you have ordered already, thank you so much. I'm really close to hitting my goals, so I'm super excited about that. And if you haven't ordered yet and there's any supplies you need, you can go online at debnaylor.stampinup.net, or you can contact me for help. All right, thanks again. See you next month. Take care.